After the Second World War in the 90s, every nation in the world has started building its artillery personnel with the mission of becoming the best, the most formidable, and the strongest military force in Africa. What countries in African countries have the worst military force in Africa? The weakest in terms of weaponry. Which country is the weakest army in Africa? The WMDs, armory, tanks, fighter jets, possession of sophisticated ammunition, among others. The annual budget and personnel according to the Global Firepower Ranking. The Global Firepower Ranking rates every country's military capabilities in the globe annually and pass an index pin based on these following criteria: the number of serving military members, the naval force, fuel availability for military operations, the number of fighters jets, the defense budget, logistic flexibility, and many others. Now let's talk about which country is the weakest military in Africa. The number 5 is Gabon. Gabon is ranked 131 of 142 out of the countries considered for the annual Global Firepower Review. It holds a power index score of 4.7871 for Gabon. Breakdown for manpower: they have a total population of 2.2 million people. They have available manpower. They have 868,267 people from available manpower. They have 495,826 people fit for military service. Now, the reaching military age annually, they have 43,413 people reaching military age annually. They have a total military personnel of 8,500. They have active personnel of 6,500. And there is no reserve personnel. There is 2,000 paramilitary for Gabon military. Now let's go down to the air power of Gabon. Gabon have a total of aircraft strength of 23. They have 6 fighters / interceptor. They have no dedicated attack. They have 2 transports. They have no trainer. They have no special mission. They have no tanker mission. Gabon have 15 helicopters and no attack helicopters for Gabon. Now let's go down to the land force of Gabon. Gabon have no tank. They have 150 armored vehicles. They have no self-propelled artillery. There is 10 tower artillery. There is no rocket projector for Gabon. Let's go to the naval force. Gabon have a total asset of 10. They have no aircraft carrier, no helicopter carrier, no destroyer, no frigate, no corvette, no submarine. Only 3 patrol vessels for Gabon. They have no mine warfare. Let's go down to the financial. Gabon have a total of $280.6 million defense budget. They have $6.4 billion external debt. They have total of $981.6 million foreign exchange / gold. Purchasing power parity, they have $32 billion for Gabon. Now let's go down to the number 4. The number 4 is Central African Republic. The Central African Republic is ranked 134 of the 142 out of the countries considered for the annual GFP review. It holds a power index score of 5.2184. Now let's go down to the breakdown. For the breakdown of manpower, they have a total population of 5.3 million people. For population, they have 2 million people are for available manpower. They have 1.1 million people fit for service. They have 996,444 reaching military age annually. They have 11,000 total military personnel. They have 10,000 active personnel. They have no reserve. They have 1,000 paramilitary. Let's go down to the air power of Central African Republic. Central African Republic have a total of 3 total aircraft strengths. They have fighters, no fighters or interceptor. There's no dedicated attack. There's only 2 transports. There's no trainer. There's no special mission. No tanker fleet. Only 1 helicopter for the Central African Republic and no attack helicopter for the Central African Republic. Now let's go down to the land force. They have a total of 3 tanks for the Central African Republic. They have only 89 armored vehicles. There's no self-propelled artilleries, there is no towered artilleries, there is no rocket projector. Now let's go down to the financials. They have defense budget for $1.4 million defense budget. They have $779.9 million external debt. They have $304.3 million foreign exchange / gold. They have purchasing power parity of $4.5 billion for the Central African Republic. Let's go down to number 3. Number 3 is Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is ranked 137 of 142 out of the countries considered for the annual Global Firepower Review. It holds a power index score of 7.5206. Now let's go down to the breakdown. The breakdown for manpower, they have a total population of 6.8 million people. They have 1.4 million available manpower. They have 898,561 for service. They have 34,036 people reaching military age annually. They have a total military personnel of 9,000 and 9,000 active military personnel. There is no reserve and no paramilitary. Now let's go down to the Air Force. The Air Force of Sierra Leone. The Sierra Leone Air Force. Sierra Leone have 4 total aircraft strength. They have no fighter/interceptor. There is no dedicated attack. They have no transport, no trainer, no special mission. They have no tanker fleet. There are only 4 helicopters and 2 attack helicopters for the Sierra Leone Army. Let's go to the Sierra Leone Land Force. Sierra Leone Land Force have no tanks, only 20 armored vehicles. They have no self-propelled artilleries. There is no third artilleries. They have no rocket projector for the Sierra Leone Army. And let's go down to the Navy. For the Navy, they have a total of 10 assets for the Navy. They have no aircraft carrier for the Navy. They have no helicopter carrier, no destroyer, no frigates, no corvettes, no submarine. Only 7 patrol vessels for the Sierra Leone Navy. And no mine warfare. Now let's go down to the financials. For the defense budget, they have a total of $19.3 million defense budget. They have $1.6 billion external debt. They have $478 million foreign exchange like gold. They have a total of $13.1 billion purchasing power parity for the Sierra Leone. Let's go to the second. The second weakest military in Africa is Liberia. Liberia is ranked 138 of 142 out of the countries considered for the global annual GFP review. It holds a power index score of 8.5213. Breakdown for manpower, they have a total population of 5.2 million people. Now they have available manpower, they have 2.2 million available manpower, 1.8 million people fit for service. They have reaching military age annually, they have 62,568. They have 2,000 total military personnel. They have 2,000 active personnel. There is no reserve personnel and there is no paramilitary. For the air power, Liberia have no aircraft strength. Total aircraft strength is 0. There is no fighter or interceptor. There is no dedicated attack. There is no transport. There is no trainer. No special mission. No tanker fleet. There is no helicopter. There is no attack helicopter. As a matter of fact, their air force is 0. They have no air force for Liberia. There is no instrument at all. Let's go to the land force. There's no tank. There are only 50 armored vehicles. They have no self-propelled artilleries. There's no tall artilleries. There's no rocket projector. Let's go to the Naval Force. The Naval Force of Liberia. Liberia have only 6 total Naval Force. There's no aircraft carrier, no helicopter carrier, no destroyer, no frigates, no corvettes, no submarine, no patrol vessels, no mine warfare for Liberia. Now let's go down to the financials for Liberia. They have a total of $11.8 million defense budget, $826 million external debt, $459.8 million foreign exchange like gold. They have $6.5 billion purchasing power parity. Now let's go to number 1. The weakest military in Africa is Somalia. It's ranked 139 of 142 out of the countries considered for the annual Global Firepower Review. It holds a power index score of 11.8854. The breakdown for manpower, Somalia have a total of 12 million total population. They have 2.7 million available manpower. They have 1.6 million fit for service. They have 120,946 people reaching military age annually. They have a total of 17,500 military strength. They have 17,500 active personnel. They have no reserve and no paramilitary. Let's go to the Air Force. The air power of Somalia. Somalia have a total aircraft strength of 0. There is 0 interceptor, of fighters, there is 0 attack helicopter, there is 0 transport, 0 trainer, no tanker fleet, there is no helicopter, no attack helicopter for Somali military. Now the land force, let's go to the land force of Somalia. Somalia have no tanks, only 65 armored vehicles, there is no self-propelled artilleries, there is no towed artilleries, there is no rocket projector for the Somali military. Let's go to the naval force. Total assets for the Somali naval force is 3. No aircraft carrier, no helicopter carrier, no destroyer, no frigates, no corvettes, no submarine. There are only 11 patrol vessels and 0 mine warfare. And let's go down to the financials for Somalia, the weakest military in Africa. They have $63.9 million defense budget. They have $5.3 billion external debt. They have $30.4 million foreign exchange or / gold. They have $13.1 billion purchasing power parity for the Somali military. This is the weakest military in Africa. Now, each nation is assessed on individual and collective value processed through an in-house formula to generate its power index score. Some values are estimated when official numbers are not available.
If you like this video, please kindly subscribe, like and share, and please leave a comment at the comment section. Thanks for watching, and please, most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. If you have your argument, please leave it at the comment section and leave your opinion there.